Real quick, Xavier was saying how his mom will listen to him, and I said, well, I think she listens with her ear, not her heart, because when you listen with your ear, you only hear, but you're not there, so there's a T missing. That's why we call it hear. And when you're listening, or when you're just there and you said, oh, I heard you, there's a D on the end instead of a T, which makes it heard, which means they weren't really here or there, but they heard sound, and they picked some out of it. Heard is a small T. I didn't even say that one earlier. And then when they are here listening with their mind and their heart, that means they're here listening. Their ear is right in the center of here and there. HT with ear in the center. Between here and there, they hear you with their heart because they listened. That extra L is like the application of kinetic energy, which makes a K. And in a math equation, listen will end up equaling heart. I'm sure it'll probably be the word sound that comes out of that. Almost. I can almost see it right now, but I have to work it out on paper still. These letter things are very difficult to try to do because it's spinning directions. And once other people get this, they'll hear this. And if people hear this, they'll be like, dude, he's just rambling into a tape recorder. What's some weird shit? But then when people really see it worked out in front of them, it's like, oh my God, how did you see that in your head? But then I'll put it down like elementary. I put it down so simply. I'm like, see, you turn this way, turn that way. But I'm seeing it in a metaphysical spinning all directions, not just on paper. Paper is just 2D or 3D. It's pretty simple, that. But like I'm seeing it like 24D. I'm seeing in 24 dimensions, and we found out the Christ dimension, which is 25. Which brings the spirit into the world, which is the dot in pi. I mean, that's impressive. We found the pi in music. We found pi in the alphabet, in the calendar, in time, in angles, in divinity. What? Who does this? And pi is also LMNOP, because we have Ludwig von Beethoven, who did it on the piano. We have Mozart, who did it with painting, P-A-I. Look, see, it's all...
Mozart was a pianist.
He was a pianist too. Who was the painter?
Picasso.
Picasso. P-I. Picasso. P-A. That's his art. P-A-I. Picasso. Holy cow. This is echoing through me writing in a book. Like, it was seemingly 3 years ago. Seemingly 3 years ago, I wrote this all in a book. And then I remembered the past and the future and the present. Well, I can't say seemingly 3 years ago. Seemingly 3 years ago, I saw it all. So then I saw myself writing in a book later in time, and now everything that I see myself writing in that book has happened in our history and our cosmos and our divinity, and it's all been kept track of by other people, not me. Everyone else that named the people, everyone else that made the art, everyone else that even created the words of the things they thought they invented are me. I wrote the alphabet. And if nobody believes that, I will die with the only known person who has actually figured it out. And I'm trying to teach it. And people just think I'm crazy because I have so many things that they've never heard because they weren't meant to be heard. I wasn't meant to be. I was destined. Ha ha! Mother bitches! Like, D starts on this side and then destined. There's no destiny for me. There's no destination. I'm destined right here in this earth to do this. I take the danger and I make the dance.
Destined for greatness.
Destined for greatness. The great one! We all are. So, till next time, lovely beings, I love you. I love you, Xavier.
Love you.
And peace!